Diviértete, aprende e infórmate con Jump into Rionegro Bilingüe, un espacio para mejorar tu nivel de inglés y entérate de todo lo que acontece en Rionegro y en el programa municipal de bilingüismo.
Have fun! Learn and be informed through Jump into Rionegro Bilingüe, a space to improve your English level and find out everything that happens in Rionegro and related to the municipal bilingual program. Welcome! This program is sponsored by the Municipal's Mayor's Office, Rionegro Advancing More Together, and the Centro Colombo Americano.
Welcome to Jump into Rionegro Bilingüe. I'm Maria.
And I'm Bridget. Hello, everyone.
Bridget, I love your costume. What's the occasion?
Well, it is what some might call spooky season. Ooh! And one of my favorite festivities is around the corner.
Okay, so I'm going to describe your costume to our listeners to see if they can guess what you are dressed as.
That sounds like fun. I will give the first descriptor. I have 2 triangle-shaped ears, or dos orejas en forma de triángulos.
She has a long, fluffy tail. Una cola larga y esponjosa.
Here's the last clue. When I am happy, I purr. And when I am angry, I hiss or meow.
Cuando estás feliz, empiezas a ronronear. Y cuando estás enojada, empiezas a bufar o maullar. Listeners, do we have an idea of what Bridget is dressed as today?
I'm a cat. Soy una gata.
And have you guessed why Bridget is dressed up in costume today? It's because Halloween is on the 31st, and it is a day to dress up in costumes, go trick-or-treating, eat candy, and lots more that we're going to talk about today.
Y ahora, give me 5.
What options do Rionegreros have to celebrate this day around the municipality?
So here in Colombia, or at least in Antioquia, it's common for kids to dress up in their costumes and go to the mall to trick or treat.
Para hacer triqui-triqui, los niños van a los centros comerciales?
Yes, they go to a mall or to local shops or tiendas in their neighborhoods to get candies or dulces y caramelos.
Oh, so that's why the Centro Comercial San Nicolás is holding an event on Halloween this year.
You know, Halloween is sometimes celebrated at schools or language and cultural institutions, such as the Colombo.
That's great. What does Colombo do to celebrate Halloween?
Hay concursos de disfraces de Halloween para individuales y grupos. Students are all welcome to dress up the weekend leading up to Halloween or the day of Halloween if they have class that day. In past years, we have had categories for the best group costume, the best hat or accessory, the best face paint or makeup, the best duo or pair, among others.
That sounds like a lot of fun, and I know how creative our students are, so I'm sure they have had some great costumes. Plus, the students in the children and youth programs get a treat, which is usually a candy or cookies that I know everyone loves.
Ahora vamos con bilingual guests.
One of the best things about Halloween are the scary stories that you can share around this time of year. Whether it's stories about ghosts, monsters, or spooky things that go bump in the night, it is a lot of fun.
Los cuentos de fantasmas, monstruos y otras historias de miedo son mis favoritos. And we have a special treat for our listeners today. We have some teachers that are going to share with us different short, scary stories. Are you ready, listeners?
There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone.
One day, I heard my mom calling me into the kitchen. As I started going down the stairs, a whisper came from the closet saying, "Don't go there, mijo." I heard it too.
One night, I wake up to hear knocking on the glass. At first I thought it was the window until I heard it again. And it was coming from the mirror, el espejo.
Llegué muy cansada a la casa después de un largo día de trabajo. Estaba lista para relajarme cuando fui a prender las luces y había una mano en el interruptor. Casi me muero del susto.
I just saw my reflection blink. Acabo de ver mi reflejo parpadear.
I heard the baby crying in her room on the baby monitor. Then I heard my wife on the monitor calming her down. No big deal. But then, 2 seconds later, my wife walked in the front door.
We hope you enjoyed these short, scary stories. What scary stories do you know?
Comenzamos con Culture Bites.
So, I know that Halloween is not celebrated everywhere and it can be celebrated differently in countries around the world. However, no country celebrates it in such a big way as the United States. Bridget, what's your favorite thing you remember from celebrating Halloween as a child?
Well, you are right, Maria. We do Halloween big in the US. One of my favorite memories is that we used to dress up in our costumes and have a Halloween parade at school. We got to see everyone's different costumes, and it was always a really fun day at school filled with different activities like carving pumpkins and making Halloween stories to share with each other. In England, would you go trick-or-treating and get candies?
Yes, we did. It was always a lot of fun. My favorite were the Cadbury chocolates people would give out.
Maria, what do your children do to celebrate Halloween here in Colombia? And how is it different from when you were growing up?
Well, they celebrate it a lot more now than when I was a kid. There are more things to do and more people participate in the different Halloween activities. For example, they have a Halloween party at school and get dressed up. We also go trick-or-treating in our neighborhood or urbanización and at the mall or centro comercial near our house.
That's so nice. Yes, I love it when my brother sends me pictures of my nieces and nephews all dressed up.
Another country in which Halloween is celebrated a lot is Ireland. It is said that Halloween originated in Ireland from ancient festivals and religious rituals.
Yes, and I know that they do things such as dressing up and trick-or-treating as well. They sometimes have neighborhood parties where traditional games are still played, like bobbing for apples.
Can you tell our listeners what bobbing for apples is and how you play it?
Sure, it is when there are manzanas in a bucket or tub of water. Then your hands are tied behind your back, cuando tus manos están amarradas detrás de la espalda, and you have to dunk your head in the water to try and bite an apple and pull it out of the water. It's fun, but you definitely get very wet playing.
Nuestra sección, Word of the Day.
We want to share some of the most common symbols or things associated with Halloween.
Yes, Ricky is here to help us pronounce and define Halloween vocabulary.
Hello, Ricky. Okay, to start off with, what is that round orange vegetable that people can carve faces into or recortar la cara?
La calabaza is called a pumpkin, and when there is a face carved into it, they are called jack-o'-lanterns.
Those are always fun to do. Now we have mentioned this word many times throughout today's show. What is the word for something you dress up in to be something or someone else?
That is a costume or a disfraz.
Okay, Ricky, what's next?
Well, another image commonly associated with Halloween are ghosts.
Yes, los fantasmas help to make Halloween even scarier.
And finally, we can't forget about all the Halloween treats that you get when you go trick-or-treating.
Exactly. Treat is a very important word to know for this time of year, although there is no direct translation of that in Spanish.
That's right, Bridget. We would say dulces, caramelos, or chocolatinas. Any candies or sweets would be considered a treat.
Thanks, Ricky. Remember to practice them and try to use them.
Nuestra sección, Study Tips.
Time to share a study tip.
We wanted to take this opportunity today to review the study tips we've shared on previous shows.
That's right, and we have Julio y Sasa here to go over them. Welcome, Julio.
Hola a todos, soy Julio y Sasa, docente del Colombo. Bueno, hemos compartido algunos consejos geniales hasta el momento para ayudarte a seguir estudiando de manera autónoma, porque la práctica definitivamente te hace perfecto. Como dice el dicho, la práctica hace al maestro. Y hoy vamos a revisar algunos de esos consejos que con la práctica te pueden ayudar a convertirlos en un hábito, o al menos que se vuelva una actividad diaria. Hay muchas alternativas, muchas estrategias, muchas maneras de construir bases fuertes de vocabulario. Y algunas fáciles, algunas simples pueden ser estas. Primero que todo, es importante aprovechar las herramientas que utilizamos en nuestra vida diaria. Entonces, te recomiendo, cambia el idioma de tu celular o cambia el idioma de tu computadora o de tu portátil y cámbialo a inglés. Incluso ya cuando estás familiarizado con las aplicaciones que tienes de tus redes sociales como Twitter o Instagram, cámbialo, porque la funcionalidad de estos dispositivos y aplicaciones está en usarlas, y al usarlas en inglés va a ser más fácil y te va a ayudar a recordar el vocabulario que estás tratando de aprender. Igual, vamos a repasar algunas estrategias como mnemotécnicas para reforzar el conocimiento de vocabularios. Una muy buena estrategia es decir palabras en voz alta. Cuando las dices en voz alta, te ayuda a recordarlas. Entonces, cuando aprendas una palabra y una palabra nueva, dila en voz alta varias veces. Escribir nuevas palabras también te ayuda a recordarlas. Entonces, no solamente decirlas en voz alta, sino también escribirlas. Escribir algo con un lápiz requiere un proceso más profundo a nivel cerebral, lo que significa que es más fácil de recordar si lo escribes. Y si lo escribes en tu celular también funciona. Conectado a esto, hacer listas con nuevas definiciones en tu cuaderno, en un cuaderno de notas, y luego volver a revisarlas para ver cuánto recuerdas realmente. Es una gran habilidad de memoria que puedes practicar. Comienza a incorporar ese vocabulario que has repetido, que has escrito en inglés en tu vida diaria. No es necesario estar en un contexto de inglés, no es necesario vivir en los Estados Unidos para ir aprendiendo vocabulario. Entonces, por ejemplo, intenta escribir algunas de las palabras en inglés en tu lista de compras al mercado, en actividades que tengas que hacer de tu colegio o de la universidad o tu trabajo. Simplemente haz unas listas e incluyes palabras en inglés. Finalmente, para practicar el habla y ayudar con la fluidez, hay muy buenas estrategias, pero esta es una que es muy práctica y funcional. Grábate y escucha para que puedas ver cómo lo hiciste. Cada vez que te grabas, cada vez que te escuchas, es un proceso de mejoría. Eso te ayuda a identificar los errores gramaticales y qué dificultades tienes con la pronunciación. Otra cosa que se puede hacer al grabarse a sí mismo es hablar sobre temas específicos y hacerlo muchas veces. Cada vez que grabes sobre un tema, trata de aumentar el tiempo que se graba y agrégale nuevos detalles, nuevos elementos, nueva información. Elige un tema y grábate hablando de eso el mayor tiempo posible. Así, estas estrategias, estas alternativas te van a ayudar a mejorar en tus habilidades de inglés. No olvides que la práctica hace al maestro y tus habilidades irán mejorando si lo haces un hábito diario. De lo contrario, no vas a ver ninguna otra opción práctica y fácil. ¿Ok? Bye.
También queremos escucharte. Escríbenos usando el hashtag Río Bilingüe 2022 y participa de este espacio de aprendizaje y multiculturalidad.
That concludes our spooky show for today. We hope that you enjoyed it and that those scary stories don't keep you up at night.
And remember, we'd love to hear from our listeners. Please tell us your Halloween costume this year or your kids' costumes. Let us know who or what you will be dressing up as by participating using the hashtag Río Bilingüe 2022 on social media.
Happy Halloween! Enjoy!
Gracias por conectarte con nosotros en Jumping to Rionegro Bilingüe. Recuerda sintonizarnos cada jueves entre las 6:45 y las 7 de la noche en Coredi FM 90.5, porque juntos avanzamos más. Hasta pronto.
Thanks for joining us today on Jump into Rionegro Bilingüe. Remember to tune in every Thursday between 6:45 and 7 p.m. on Coredi FM 90.5. Advancing more together. See you next time.